Dealing with black men, especially nowadays, is like shopping at Ambets. It's like getting something from the thrift store. You might find something decent, but you definitely got to take it home and wash it and clean it up before you wear it. There are way too many men arguing with women under a woman's video, under a woman's post about how we can't get a man. We not single by choice. We single by force because don't nobody want us, yada, yada, yada. Man, cut it out. Majority of us love the peace that we have without a man.
The internet is full of interesting personalities from all kind of content creators in every genre. But the black internet is even more interesting because you have some people with a lot of vitriol for other people in the same community. And I guess it's okay till a certain point where it starts to get what you call quote unquote toxic. And we actually engage in these sorts of conversations in the black community. And there is one creator on TikTok who is quite interesting in herself. Her name is Ask Tiffany T. This is an older boss chick with a Chicagoland accent that, you know, she's weaving and sailing up. You look at her, she's putting on furs. She's always looking rich and she got a lot to say. Hey, congratulations. I like people with big personalities. But then she came across my radar once this clip was posted about the soft guy era.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So, you know, every time I get on this app, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from you men. I don't know any of you all. But now y'all want to start this soft guy era. This drizzle movement, right? Listen, any man that's comfortable with the woman coming out of her purse or her pocket spending money on you, understand this, you will do the same with a man. A lot of these men, ladies, are just down low. They just too insecure to come out the closet. You know, because this whole movement is perpetuated by them not really being, you know, for them being in their feminine energy, for them not wanting to be a lead with masculine energy, because when you're in your masculine energy, there comes responsibility. You don't want the responsibility, so you want to go in your female energy, your feminine energy, talking about you want to live a soft life. You a man. But a lot of you males don't really want the responsibility. So now you want to flip it and try to gaslight women into believing that they supposed to pay your way. Understand, it's the same thing that these men are trying to get women to do for them. They will allow a man to do it for the right price.
And I was like, damn, DL? Why it gotta be like that? Just DL? Okay. No problem. Then this clip came out about black men.
Dealing with black men, especially nowadays, is like shopping at Ambets. It's like getting something from the thrift store. You might find something decent, but you definitely got to take it home and wash it and clean it up before you wear it. And it might not even look the same after you do that. That's just how it is out here for us black women dating black men. They look at you as an opportunity. If a man sit up there and tell you that he is the prize, or if he acts like he is the prize, he is a gigolo. He sells dick. You know what I mean? And there are women out here that'll buy it. There are women out here that take care of men. I have never been that type of woman, nor will I ever be. I would rather be alone by myself than have to pay for a man's time and attention. I don't want no Andrew Cunanan ass man. But a lot of these men will watch women, especially on social media, just to see how they live and how they move, what they dress like. And they'll go after that specific woman because they look at her as a come up. You can't come up off of me. That just is not going to happen.
So I'm like, okay, this an older sister that's mad, right? Because if that was anybody else saying that, like us saying it about black women, oh, it'd be going crazy. It'd be going crazy. But guys, it's actually worse. She put up some interesting content on TikTok, and I don't know what her problem is with black men, but I want to review this one with you, and you won't believe what you're going to hear.
So I know a lot of heterosexual men are going to be butthurt by my statement, but that's just what I've noticed. I mean, in the day and age of social media, everybody put their relationship business and just all their business on social media. From what I've seen from these different relationships, the lesbian relationships, the studs in these lesbian relationships are treating their women like men used to treat us back in the day, because the men don't treat us that way anymore. These stud women are making y'all look bad. All you heterosexual males out there, these stud females in these lesbian relationships are taking care of their women.
Okay. Who are the biggest abusers of women? Some years, according to domestic violence reports. Don't ask me, look it up. Want to know one of the highest domestic violence reports you can get? Women on women violence. Okay? So all of this, they taking care of this and taking care of that. It might be very true. But yes, there's a lot of abuse that goes on in women and women relationships. And I believe it's even more than men and women relationships. But it's okay. Let's listen.
And for those that's going to come on here and try to troll, talking about some, well, you must be, or you should just go be with a. That's exactly what y'all do. Y'all also defensive instead of getting your shit together. But I really believe that it's what's in the food that's changing these men DNA. The epidemic of men acting like women, wanting princess treatment. You know, they nag and complain all the time. You know, they want princess treatment. They want to live a soft life. All of that feminine energy that these men have now, I think is because of what's in the food. It's all.
Now, why does she say that? So women are becoming more masculine, according to you, the stud females, and taking care of women, but men are becoming more feminine. Are they eating the same food? Like, do you go to the grocery store and when you're at the grocery store, there's a aisle for just men only. And then there's a food aisle for women only. And they get different foods, which make them behave differently, which produces different outcomes. You sound so pathetic. First of all, who are raising these young men you're complaining about? Because you don't want to really put the blame where it needs to be. I get it, because it doesn't fit your narrative. But you're not that smart. So you want to say that these men are acting feminine because it's the food. Well, both of these black men and black women are growing up in the same communities. They're being raised by the same people, right? They're growing up without a father. Who's raising them? Their moms. Who picked their father? It's a little deep, right? It's a little deep, right? You don't want to put part of the blame where the blame needs to be, which is, yes, both parents are to blame, but let's exonerate the ladies for producing soft sons, and then let's praise them if their daughters are studs and they become men and take care of them more than men. This is ridiculous. This is why I don't even waste my time having conversations with such people, because they don't even know what they're talking about. Let's continue.
All the hormones and estrogen and the chicken wings. Like, if you eat chicken, most black men, y'all eating chicken. I guarantee you got to be a goddamn fool to still be eating chicken, especially after they sitting up there growing these chickens and doing whatever in this lab. So the end of 2023, all the chickens are not going to be real chickens that y'all eating. It's going to be full of hormones, full of estrogen. And I guarantee you, by next year, a lot of you men are going to be growing breasts. You're going to be having full C cups. You're going to be having full C cups. Y'all already act like females. Y'all already want princess treatment. You nag and complain. Dead ass serious. Like, I'm a real conspiracy theorist, right? Because there's no explanation, no other explanation as to why majority of these men do not feel benevolent towards women. They do not feel.
Oh, I have a whole bunch of explanations for that. You just don't want to admit what they are, but it's okay.
Feel like they have to take care of you, support you, protect you. All of the things that men were created to be towards women, heterosexual men. You all do not feel that way towards us. And it's a large number. So it got to be in the food. It's changing your DNA. And I feel like it was programmed to be that way. You know, but like I said, the studs are the men that you all used to be. I have no desire to be with a woman. You know, I still love men, but I'm just going to have to go and get me a vegan. Now, I know they messing with the vegetables too, but they not so much affected. But you men that's eating chicken, eating all the meat and all that stuff, they pumping that stuff full of estrogen. That's why y'all act like women.
I mean, that was the dumbest scientific explanation from a woman that is I believe a cosmetologist, probably never sat in a science class in her life, right? Probably doesn't even understand anything about chemistry or biology. The women and the men are eating the same food. The men are behaving differently for certain reasons. First of all, there is equality in the world right now. Women want to be equal to men. So men don't look at women the same as they used to, because women will tell you, I don't need you. They'll tell you I'm a boss chick. So when you have that attitude, what do you expect for a man to do? Some men, not all men, okay? And then if you're a woman your age complaining about how bad men are, it signifies where you are in your life. Most successful men would never sit back really and complain about how bad women are. Wanna know why? Because if they're that bad, it's so easy to get rid of them. This lady here, there are a lot of men out there that are masculine, that can take care of women, all of that. Wanna know why she can't find any? Nobody wants to put up with somebody who talks like that. Look at that attitude. Look at that disposition. So do you expect to act and behave like that and somebody's gonna deal with somebody like you? Yeah, of course they won't. And so you're gonna be bitter like you are right now. And that's the case. People don't feel that men should have a woman that behaves like a woman. No, this is the day and age where you can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, and somebody's going to deal with it. That's not the truth, okay? The reality is there's too much competition for the men that are doing well. It's not like before, the world is small. If you're a woman that got your stuff together and you're a feminine woman, you never worry about stuff like this. It's not a part of your life. You don't even understand what they're talking about. A woman who's not successful in what she's doing and is toxic and has a bad disposition, yeah, you're gonna worry about why nobody wants to deal with you, like Tia Mowry. So maybe what she needs to do is see what she's eating, because she sounds masculine. You said you don't eat that chicken. Well, what are you eating? Are you a vegan? Because maybe they're messing with your vegetables. Like, do you see how that can be spin around? And this is one of the reasons why a lot of black men don't want to engage conversations with people like this, because it's a waste of your time. You understand what I'm saying? Like, to go back and forth with her to TikTok comments. Why? Why would you do that? You'd be better off doing something else. I don't have any problems with the lady, but she's just not making much sense. She can't prove what she's talking about. And she wants to exonerate women, largely a lot of single mothers, when they have children or young men that they're raising and their men don't become what the men used to become when the fathers were in the home. They want to start blaming the guys who become these soft guys, where a lot of the soft guy errors were created by who? Who are their parents? I had my dad in my life and my grandfather in my life. It's a different way that I am in comparisons to many men who didn't have that. Why didn't they have it? We don't want to talk about that, right? Why didn't they have it? Why don't they want to take care of you? Are you a woman that should be taken care of? Do you have any value? Like, why do you feel that you deserve a man's time? Why do you feel like you deserve a man's energy? Because you're a woman? Yeah, women do deserve to be protected. The ones who qualify for such things, just like a man doesn't deserve a beautiful woman unless he qualifies for such things. Now, when they can't get picked and they don't win at the end, this is what they do. They have this problem. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, Shady Jackson, back at it again with another episode of Fair Use. I'm out.